Welcome to the First Choice.
Hello, you beautiful bastards, and welcome to my so-called show. And tonight, me and my guests will be discussing the classic Disasterpiece, Miami Connection. And yeah, you heard it right, Miami Connection. If you've not seen it, you gotta fucking watch it, man. You really do. It is an absolute miracle of a movie. But enough of that. Let's get my guests and... allow me to, bear with me, let me get her intro up. Here she is, the lovely Rachel Percy of Rachel Percy Art. Hail, Rachel Rebel Rose. How you doing?
Oh, I'm doing good. How are you today?
I am doing fine. I've been looking forward to doing this for quite a while, and my next guest, of course, is the Inside Man.
Safest if you never see my face.
Okay.
Mayor West hasn't slept at home for 3 nights.
Kermit the Frog?
Somebody talked! No one is safe! I'm getting out of here! Yay!
What's his appeal?
How you doing, man? Anyway.
yeah, that gets me every time. No, very good. It's it's been a long time since we all saw each other. I think I can't remember the last time, but then
yesterday was.
It might have something to do with my age, I think.
Yeah, 24 hours is a very, very long time for some people. So yeah,
certainly for Keir Starmer, anyway.
Yeah, hell yeah. I'll be fucking. He needs to be out. Come on. Already, he's got to be out. This, how the hell is he still here?
What do you reckon, Monday? Monday?
Straight away. The moment he got voted in, I would have kicked his ass out. But anyway, moving on from politics. Let's not let that prick ruin the stream because, unlike Keir Starmer's term as Prime Minister, this is a disaster we all love. Miami Connection. It's silly, it's stupid, it's badly acted, the plot makes no bloody sense. It's but I just love it. I can't help it. I really can't. So Mr. E is in the chat right now, and entertain me, Dance Monkeys Dance. And this movie feels like a kid's version of what they think an adult version on TMT would be. Madness of Suicide movies. Yeah, the script is very childish. I mean, they get kind of entangled in this plot against these biker ninja drug dealers over some bullshit reasons. That's got nothing to do with the drugs. It's nothing makes sense, but I love it. Like I said, but Rachel Percy, did you see this? Was a couple of days ago the first time you watched it?
Yeah, that was the first time I'd ever even heard of this. Was when you mentioned it, and I was like, surely it's not going to be that bad. If Luke wants to cover it, it's going to be a good movie. It's going to be an underrated gem. No.
Yeah, it's good in terms of how bad it is. I think the fact it's bad makes it good. It's that's how I justify it anyway. But no, the script is terrible. I mean, like I said, it's really amateur hour here. I mean, I did hear that one of the guys writing it did sort of like read books on screenwriting, and there probably might be a couple of good ideas that I spotted in there, which there is a good setup that pays off. I'll give it that. And I know there is this sort of like family, this plot line revolving around family, and there is kind of some genuine heart there, but it's a misguided disaster piece, made by some very well-meaning people, in my opinion. But but from the sounds of it, it looks like you enjoyed it, even though you knew you shouldn't. All right, Whammy Spoons, how you doing, man? Nix. Hey, Nix. Yeah, and thanks once again for the slides, man. As soon as we did the Insomnia stream, I mean, he was straight on it. He was straight on the slides. I mean,
fantastic.
Yeah, I'm starting to wonder, has he got this kind of app that you can run something on and it'll take the screenshots for you? I don't know. I mean, I
just think he's a really smart guy.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, I know. I need to jump on that Linux thing that is been advising me about, and maybe look on some other streaming services. Once I get time, I need to find a good time to do a private little stream with him as well, so he can help me work things out. But we'll see anyway. We'll see what I can fit in. And so Inside Man, yeah, obviously you've seen this film probably a few times, and since it's the 80s, you already love this film, don't you?
The first time I saw this was I think it was one of the last movies that I rented from my local video store. And shortly after it had closed down, and then Blockbuster became a thing. That really was the last time I saw it. But I have to say, I remember it, and it certainly left an impression. It was one of those that it certainly sticks with you once you've seen it. There's no question of that. But you're right; it's a fun little film. There's no message in there. There's no animosity in there. There's no nastiness or ideology or anything like that. It's just a fun movie. It's not a good movie, but I'll backtrack on that. It's not a great movie, but it's a good movie for sitting there having a little bit of fun with and not taking it too seriously. It's a piece of entertainment, and then it's done its job as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah, because even if you're a normie watching this and you're not picking apart some of the plot holes and the lapses of logic, you'll see, something's up here. I mean, that doesn't make sense. That doesn't make sense. What the hell? But you kind of have fun watching it. You have fun watching and pointing out some of the stupidness from Maurice Smith's really melodramatic acting. I love the guy. I'm taking the piss, but he seems like a nice guy. He really does. And he is selling it. He is acting his ass off. He's doing a bad job, but at least he's giving it his all. Yeah, I'll say that. But one thing it's hard to pin it down though. It really is, because it is such a. I can't even think of the word to say it. All you can do is to say it's a disaster piece. That's what I can describe it as, a disaster piece.
But it's, as you say, there's no ill will attached to it. It's a harmless movie.
Exactly.
It's a completely harmless movie. And I like it. I do like it. It's and I'm not just saying that because I'm on the stream and the fact that you've paid me, but I like it.
Yeah, I was kind of saying this to Rebel PC in the background, in the green room. Sorry, that the story behind the making of this as well would actually be a good movie or a good play or something like that, and as long as it's fictionalized a little bit, because I think this is a story that can be so ridiculous if you was 100% accurate with it, but you needed to sort of embellish it to make it believable. That's what I think it would. That's what I think the story of this guy who came to America to start this Taekwondo thing and became big, and then had this guy see an interview of him, think, hey, I should make a movie with this guy,
Yeah.
Because it sounds like a pretty fascinating story to tell, and sort of like and I think a bit of embellishment would help it as well, because I do kind of respect YK Kim a little bit. He came to America probably with fuck all, and he made a success of himself, and and he became misguided and nearly lost everything, but he seems to have been back on track the last 10 or 15 years. But
yeah, I think that's partly due to the resurgence of interest in this movie, because you have to remember that, and it's true. I've said it time and time again. I think we've all said it at one point or another, that we don't feel the same kind of satisfaction with what we're being given and that's been passed off as entertainment, and we need something. And the only way to find something that's entertaining is to look back. We can't look forward anymore. We can't look forward to movies. I mean, the movies that we think are good by teaser trailers tend to be garbage. And then when you get the full-blown official trailer, that's it. The movie's been given away. So, this is, it's a nonsense movie. It's a harmless movie, and there's no ill intent attached to this movie. It's just a piece of 80s bubblegum. That's all it is.
It is, yeah, it is, and a very sort of like it's an amateur bubblegum, but it's still bubblegum fun, nonetheless.
I mean, I've seen some professional movies that look a damn sight worse than this.
Oh, true.
Oh, yes, definitely.
I've seen movies that regard as high art, and the writing's even more garbage than this.
Yeah.
At least we get the idea that these were just people who didn't really were in over their heads anyway, but they did it. But they did it themselves. They didn't rely on any big corporation to fund them. No, I mean, I mean, the guy, like I said, YK Kim, he produced and distributed this and everything. He did the reshoots. He worked his ass off on this and nearly lost everything doing it.
Yeah. There is a kind of a warning attached to this, that the writer, having read a few books on screenwriting, that's the biggest warning there. If anyone's thinking of screenwriting, don't ever go to a book, because it won't help you at all. Books don't help you. Life helps you to write something. Books don't. They can tell you how a script is formatted, but they give you nothing. So, and there are so many, unfortunately, the advice that seems to be dished out for the most part seems to come from either failed screenwriters or wannabe screenwriters who think that it's the only way that they can make a little bit of cash on the side. So avoid screenwriting books at all costs. But this is definitely a warning against reading screenwriting books. But it is
the best thing you can do.
I kind of keep thinking of that episode of Sopranos where Chris is trying to write a screenplay a little bit. I don't know. I keep getting it in my mind. But I think, do you think the books can help you give guidelines on how to do a good script, but the rest is up to you, that kind of thing? No.
There's a couple of good books, right? One by Sid Mead and one by William Goldman. If you've got those two, that's it. Everything else is just fluff. They're just recycling everything that everybody else, that Sid Mead and William Goldman have said. Even the Robert McKee stuff, I think, is pretty poor. But yeah, there's a plethora. There are thousands upon thousands of books on screenwriting, and they're not worth a light. The best way, if you want to write a script, you want to write a screenplay, read a script and a screenplay. Read them. Read them before you write them. That's how you learn to write a screenplay. You don't learn to write a screenplay by reading somebody else's version of how you should write a screenplay. It's like reading a book on how to write books. It's not the case. If you want to write a book, you read a book, and not one on book writing.
Right.
It's
because when I read, because I'm a big Elmore Leonard fan, and when it comes to his style of writing, he kind of breaks the rules a little bit on traditional writing, doesn't he? And I kind of admire him. He's got these like 10 rules as well on how to make a compelling story, but that's kind of that's still his interpretation. I mean, not everyone will want to follow that, will they? But anyway, back to Miami Connection. I think we can kind of just get on with the film now, anyway, because I think we've said all we can out of it. And there will be more we can touch on later once we get to the scenes. So, just going to share the screen and let's get them on. Screen sharing. Where is it? All right. What's going on there? Here we go. Got it. Here we go.
Oh, thank goodness.
So yeah, it's Miami, 1987, and it's I don't know if someone, and then it's you got these 80s fucking drug dealers, and if you've watched the riff tracks spoof on this, it's like, hey guys in the 80s, waiting for the 80s, yeah. And then you got these bikers coming down, and once again, it makes no sense. I mean, ninjas are supposed to be blending in the shadows. They're not just arrived by bikes, do they? They would have done something like arrived by water and gone on foot, wouldn't they? And snuck in But then again, this is written by a guy who's by people who have no idea what they're doing, but still, it's hilarious to watch. Just seeing ninjas go on bikes and drug dealers sort of stash ramen noodles, cocaine in these ramen noodle boxes. Yeah,
I mean, it's kind of like an FBI agent or a spy, literally having an ID badge on them saying FBI and spy. I know.
Undercover.
Undercover agent.
Yeah, so they get a shoot out, and obviously they don't do a good job of keeping the fucking cover, do they? I mean, they don't just pop out of the shadows and slit their throats with silently and quietly like ninjas are supposed to do. But no, we get a good shootout where people get chopped up and they're doing very bad. I lost my arm acting.
Yeah, it is pretty bonkers.
I know. I mean, I think Nix has just missed the shot, but there was one with the lead ninja hiding on the roof at night in a white fucking robe. It's like, how the hell are you keeping undercover, man?
He was pretending to be an owl.
Yeah.
He was
I was pretending to be a KKK flag. Okay, that's my style. That's how I sneak up.
I'm the new night watchman.
Yeah. So yeah, then we get this guy. I don't know his name. Fucking hell, I've not really had a chance to proper look up some of the other names, but yeah, he's doing this all. Remember the money? Did you get the money? No, I got the money because you're all useless. And then we get the opening credits up with, back is by day, boom, 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 ninjas by night, boom, 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 boom.
Banging track. What a banging track.
Yeah. Steal all your
such a bad setup. The setup is so bad that you think the ninjas are going to be the heroes.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it turns out to not be the ninjas.
I love the songs, though. I love the songs, and I'll give credit. This guy is smashing these flaming planks with his bare hands. I mean, that is kind of cool. I'm not going to lie. So yeah, and so they're not saying somewhere in Florida now. They're saying Orlando, Florida. I mean, why somewhere in Florida? Just say the location of the area that you're doing, and that's it. come on, let's. It's like a nice little time capsule as well, isn't it? I mean, when you see these films that go into these locations in the city, it's almost like you're touring it a little bit, but you're seeing the more exciting side of it. Yeah, so you got more of the ninja kind of bikers here as well, sort of out of their ninjas, and they go into this club where, where's the bloody hell is Nix's thing? Oh yeah, there it is. Okay, let me. Sorry about this. Let me get back on here. What's
I figured out why they did the Florida thing.
Nix has got a system. I'm trying to work this one out. So
it's all right. We can just waffle.
Yeah, we can waffle. Yeah.
The reason they did somewhere in Florida is clearly because somebody saw Navy SEALs before they made this.
That's what it is. Yeah.
Somewhere Eastern Mediterranean. That narrows it down, man. That really narrows it down.
Yeah,
Thanks a lot.
We really do not get movies that just say somewhere in here, somewhere in there.
Oh my goodness. That'd be another one to cover. That one's so bad.
I mean, I have to say that I do admire the filmmakers, really. Because there was a real sort of intention. They did intend to make something, and they did the best they could with as little knowledge and as little money as they had. And we have to remember this was actually shot on 35mm, which is incredibly expensive. Incredibly expensive.
Well, yeah, that's why K. Kim's credit card being maxed out, everything, getting him in debt. It's
yeah, I mean, so with 35mm film, so you have each reel of film is 1,000 foot. Each foot is 1 second. So you have 10 minutes worth of film on each kind of drum or cassette, and that's it. You can get bigger reels of film, but that's the standard. They're 1,000 feet. But can you imagine? I mean, obviously they wouldn't have known about different grades of film stock, because you have hundreds and hundreds of different grades of film stock. You have different manufacturers like Kodak or Fuji, and they have all their own different film stocks, and there's no real similarity between them. So there couldn't have been any real color grading. They must have just had one grade of film stock, however low quality that might have been, and had to shoot on that. And that's pretty much unheard of, when you're making.
Yeah, I think if it was someone with a little bit more of a budget, you probably wouldn't have got this, because it does look like they've got some top gear from the time, though. Yeah, and they've obviously had people who could try and edit this together and everything, put some music that actually does sound a little bit top quality, at least for the 80s anyway, with the synths and all that stuff. So and I love the fact that he's kind of the hit fucking manager here as well. He looks like someone's fucking trying to be too cool uncle as well. He's got the white suit, he's got the sad part in everything, and this.
But in reality, right? So if you were to stack this up against, quite a few of the Cannon movies at the time, bearing in mind that the Cannon movies were a studio and they were a big concern. So you stack this up against Cannon movies, and you've actually got something that either equals or surpasses a lot of Cannon movies of the day.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Oh, sorry. I thought you had something else to say then. But okay.
No, it's true. They put out some really terrible movies. On the cheap, on the fly. It feels like a lot of them. So this one, I've seen worse. I hate to say I've seen worse, but I've seen worse. At least someone cared about this movie.
Yeah, no, I mean, like I said, there is still some real heart there as well amongst everyone, and you can tell they really really did commit to this as well. I mean, nothing seems fake amongst the cast. I mean, they do seem like they do actually have some good chemistry. I am not going to lie. I think because they were all like his students as well, and I'm guessing a lot of them were just friends in real life. And yeah, I can still see it. It still shows on screen. Yeah, but Mystery said they're more akin to the samurai who rode horse and ninjas. So yeah, it's if they said samurai, something like that, or Ronins or something like that, rogue samurais who went bad, whatever. It probably would have made a bit more sense, but I think maybe because ninjas sound a bit cooler. I don't know.
And I think it also played into the sort of ninja fad at the time as well. There was a little bit of a ninja phase in cinema at the time.
I don't know, but that's like I said, the people just writing the script, they're just because you didn't really have a YouTube to or Google or the internet to sort of look things up properly, could you, back then? So you just had to sort of like use what you have learned and hope you don't fuck it up.
Yeah, I have the impression that most of what the writers probably learned was off of other movies.
Yeah,
and I actually don't think there's anything wrong with that either, because every filmmaker cribs from other filmmakers. You know, some will admit to it, and others like to think that they're highly original at what they're doing. But I don't think there's anything wrong with that.
Yeah, so I'm looking at the chats, but yeah, no, it's because you sometimes looking at the greatest movies and the best written films and everything does kind of give you an idea. Okay, this is why I like this movie. I can sort of see the little hints in it. It's like when I watch Hot Fuzz and I sort of like this, to me, this is like almost the pinnacle of great screenwriting because it's full of setups and payoffs, and it's that everything that happens never seems to just happen for the sake of it. It just feels like no, it's this has happened, therefore that has happened. Yeah. This is basically this happens and then this happens and this happens, but
very little connection to why any of it happens. It's just, it really does feel like they saw things that they thought were cool, and they're like, "Oh, I want that in the story. I want that in the story," but they didn't think about how to put that into the story in a way that makes it make sense.
Yeah,
but there's some points where it feels like a bunch of friends going out and just fighting with sticks out in the woods. Some of it, Okay, someone just filmed a good Saturday afternoon.
I mean, we've all done that. I have to be honest. When I was a kid, see, one of my cousins, he was a black belt karate instructor, and what he used to do when I was a kid, he'd get a bunch of mates round, and they had a video camera. It was a big sort of Sony Betamax video camera, and we'd make these little kung fu movies. So we'd do these little martial arts movies, with broomsticks and bamboo canes and all this kind of stuff. So we used to do that when we were kids. So we've all kind of done it,
Well, yeah, because there's still a little bit of a childish wonder in doing this kind of thing as well. It's,
there is,
because it's you hear these stories. Because I mean, stories like these have always been romanticized, don't you? And we get sucked into the romanticism of it, and but fucking hell, this is supposed to be the hardest rock band out there, and they're saying "Fans for eternity, power and unity, stick together through thick and thin. You got a friend in me." I was like, well, really? These are really generic, sort of like very bubblegum on the band, and it's good music.
Jim and the Holograms had better music.
Yeah,
but they tried.
It's probably got more in common with Power Rangers than any other kinds of movies,
Honestly, K-pop Demon Hunters kind of did this thing a bit better, except it's with demons. It's I'm not gonna lie, it's because that kind of has, these three heroes who are kind of like these best friends, and they're rock stars, pop stars as well, and they're taking on this dangerous enemy. And this is basically what Miami Connection is if it was actually better written, in my opinion. So.
I wonder, actually, it's funny you say that. I wonder whether this has been some kind of influence on K-pop Demon Hunters.
It has been an influence on Far Cry Blood Dragon. In fact, that game actually makes a lot of references, and the actress on it is actually on it as well, and they played the songs too.
Right.
And I've not, and I need to try and give it a go as well because it was a DLC, and I didn't really get a chance to play it, so it might be worth a go if I can find it on Steam, maybe. But yeah, oh god, this guy as well. He's like, what's his problem? I mean, okay, so he's a little bit protective, but they turn him into some kind of obsessive psychos, jealous that his sister's probably born in someone else. It's like, dude, you're a drug dealer. You were biking ninjas. I think you got more important things to do. Stick to business.
I think you nailed it already. He's mad that his sister is boning someone else.
Yeah,
I know.
He's mad about.
I was almost tempted to put up that little clip from Robot Chicken where Luke Skywalker and Princess Leia are lying in bed together, and she's like, "That's so wrong."
It does feel like that. Their storyline does feel like that.
I know, it's so crazy. It's like, we'll make our dreams come true. God, when he's got that mullet with that mustache and he's singing those lyrics, come on, there's got to be a lot of fucking man-on-man orgy fucking going on with these guys. Really.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, they're trying to stop the population so we don't become the future, like in South Park. Oh, Christ. It does go on for a while. We hear the full fucking song, and it's like, okay, I think you trim this down a little bit, though. Move on with the plot, whatever plot there is.
yeah.
I mean, we haven't really been introduced to these characters a little bit visually. I mean, this could be a good sort of thing to sort of like shows a little bit who these characters are just by a quick little bit of visual representation. But no, we're in the university now. They're on this kind of like I don't know, these computer shit anyway, and he's talking about this team coming in fourth, and we should make noise for our team, yay! And I'm guessing there was more there, but it got cut out.
One thing I noticed in that scene, you can hear all of the keyboard clacking, but nobody's hands are moving.
Yeah. That's how they make noise.
You can just have them typing nonsense. Just.
I mean, I'll give credit, all right. These, okay, so you get a little bit like their boyfriend and girlfriend visually, okay, and once again, you still sense these are good friends, sort of like playing around and having a laugh, and oh, she's not so bad. She's written fucking weird. I mean, later on when he kills her brother, she's kind of casual about it. It's.
Oh, we'll get to that conversation.
Yeah, we'll get to that.
Trust me. I have some things to say about that conversation.
And I've said this many times about bad exposition just being fucking dumped, and this is king of bad exposition. This is like Alice Law walking into Gaff Marenghi's hospital saying, just sort of like spitting out all of her qualifications in order to get the job kind of bad. Really, I mean, she's like, I've been wondering about your family. He's like, well, how come you don't know this already? I mean, have you only just been dating? Have you been dating for a while? It's, I don't know, it's...
But I think that the weird thing is, and it's very. This is why this movie is a little bit of a different beast. I think the weird thing is about this, I kind of excuse it. You kind of feel like you can excuse all of this.
Mm-hmm. Like,
I
want to point out how poorly written some of the lines are. But then at the same time, I have to remember it's written by somebody that this is not their first language.
Yeah.
So I have to.
That's a good point. That's
I can't come down too hard on it.
Yeah,
it was one of the writers anyway. Woo Sang Park wrote it, and YK Kim and Joseph Diamond. I think Joseph Diamond was the guy that wanted to make the movie with him. Let's have a look. I'll look at it later anyway. I'll just take up a bit more time. Anyone in the chat, feel free to help. But yeah, she's basically just spelling out all of her character background in this one scene, and it doesn't feel like natural writing or it's exposition dump 101. very bad exposition done. But like you said, it's it's written by people who were kind of in over their heads, don't they? They wanted to make a movie, but they didn't really kind of grasp on how a good movie works. But it's another reason why I like it. And look at this arsehole. He's double parking on a fucking disabled spot. What an arsehole.
I love how everywhere he goes, he has to have everyone he knows with him.
Yeah.
He can't just go and pick up his sister. He has to have everybody drive down to pick up his sister.
I know, he's seen as like he wants to me. I was like, well, be careful. He gets really jealous, and already he's acting like an asshole to me as well. Hey, who's this asshole? He's like, it's nobody. He's just a friend. A friend. A friend. I just love it.
Easy, dude.
He tries to
He as well have drug dealer tattooed on his forehead.
Yeah, he's very memorable as well. You got this little bastard over here with the long hair who definitely makes an impression later on. Obviously, the gang come over as well because they're friends forever through thick and thin. And this is where you get YK Kim's legendary bad English. And from what I've seen, he still struggles with it today. He still does. I mean, it must really. I think English must be really bad for the Asians. I don't know. Then again, I've heard it's the other way around as well.
It definitely is the other way around, as I can confirm that. I mean, try just give it a go. Just give it a go.
I know. I mean, I have actually tried a couple of times with translator, and I need to actually take a bit of time to learn it if I can. But because it might help my wife out who watches Crunchyroll, and some of the animes that she watch end up kind of going from English dubbing to Japanese with English dub with English subtitles, and she's not really a big subtitles fan. So yeah, but yeah,
not on the Crunchyroll.
But God bless YK Kim. I mean, he is trying. He is trying. He really is. He's like, I had some misunderstanding. It's like, wait, what are you saying? What? What the fuck is this?
Let's just get this right. It's Master YK Kim.
It's Master YK.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll call him that. Yeah, Master YK Kim.
Master YK Kim.
Yeah, because I do have some respect for him though, because apparently he was well loved amongst everybody. I mean, the guy was so well loved. They actually permitted him to shoot anywhere without any permission whatsoever. They allowed.
I think that was because of he was such a benevolent sort of character, always helping, particularly children's charities and hospitals and things like that. It was, would always do something that would raise money for kids' charities, underprivileged children, and that's why I think people took him to their hearts, and wouldn't really question, what he was doing. And that's quite sweet. That's quite a lovely thing, I think.
Yeah, no, like I said, we probably have more of a laugh just bashing Neil Breen because he kind of deserves it as well. And YK Kim, we take the piss. We love you, man. We love you, really. I know we're mocking this fucking movie, but we still love you. We love everyone in this movie, even
Yes.
we know. But yeah, he got loads of people, even like real life bikers as well, and paid them in beer, and they were happy to oblige. It's then again, I would with a few free beers, but so obviously it's like, don't worry, you will keep him away from him, but even though he actually allows him to see her anyway, but then we get this other guy, this other bozo, just starting trouble just because his band isn't playing this nightclub. It's like, I don't know. I mean, I'm not a Florida guy. I don't know how things work there, but can you just try another nightclub for your band to play or some shit? I don't know. It's
This is Miami. There are other clubs. Trust me.
There are definitely other clubs.
I know.
Better clubs, I'm sure.
But it does feel like it was written a little bit childishly as well. It's like his beef is like, they play songs for kids. Or they play a lot better than you. You're old, man. It's like, you should fucking talk. He looks like he's
great.
wearing the same suit since
Dialogue.
fucking 1978. What are you on about, man? Once again, no offense to this guy. I think I'm taking the piss, but he probably was an okay guy, and I'll give credit. He fucking throws down. It's like what?
Beats the crap out of everybody in the room. So might not make too much fun of his suit, you know?
Yeah. I wonder if some of the actors were improvising as well, and it's like, "Don't you give me a hard time, you son of a bitch, son of a bitch." I must have lost count how many times people said "son of a bitch" in that fucking scene, but oh man, fucking knackered already. I'm laughing so fucking hard. Jesus Christ.
It's it's definitely a recommended watch, I think, and I do hope that there are people that are watching this stream now that have never seen it and just want to revisit this movie. You know, I really hope.
If this gets this movie watched even more, I mean, I'm all for it. I don't think it needs to be watched anymore, but if it does get those extra few first timers, I'm okay with that. I'm okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so apparently there's they're supposed to do this drug deal as well, but it kind of just goes out the fucking window anyway, doesn't it? I mean, it's not really mattering. It's the main plot revolves around them getting into a fight with the brother and the fucking guy who wants his band played at that club for some reason. It's weird. It really is. So yeah, the friends forever eating dinner with some Korean guy. Blah blah blah. Yeah, and I'll give credit. I don't know if that's actually her singing. If it is, okay, nice one. She's got talent, but I think some of these are actually faking it because we've seen YK Kim just doing a bad job faking playing guitar and
Oh, what you mean? He wasn't playing that? He wasn't playing that.
He wasn't. So I don't know. I don't know how many of them were actual musicians playing this or wasn't. Anyone in chat help me out? Because I've looked on the trivia and I cannot seem to find anything more about that. So yeah. I might have missed that. I do apologize there. So
this might be the least bad song in the whole movie.
Yeah. Yeah, missing a little bit of chat. Yeah, it is. And even though we're trying to do something good and they blew up in the faces a little bit, they have provided joy to a lot of people. And I think they're still might be making a bit of money on the Comic-Cons or the conventions or something like that. I won't be surprised. And I hope they do. I hope they do. And again,
there are people who will just love to add this to their collection. You know. Yeah. And that's going to keep it alive.
Yeah.
I know it's like I would rather be well known for a bad movie that they enjoy than just a terrible movie that they hate. It's Sometimes it just has these little bits of charms as well. So yeah,
and that's a really good point. Actually, I think it's a really, really important point. Now, this is a movie that you can dislike, but you'll never hate it, and you'll never be annoyed at the filmmakers for making it. Whereas you watch a Neil Breen movie, and people are literally just foaming at the mouth with anger at the audacity of this guy. And this is in a completely different league. This is also maybe this is where there are similarities with somebody like Ed Wood, perhaps. Where people weren't actually annoyed at how bad the Ed Wood movies are. They see them for what they are, and they're fun and they're quite entertaining. And this is in that category, I would say. It's not in the category where you think, oh my God, how on earth did this movie ever get made? They could have spent the money on so much more, and why didn't they do this? And why didn't they do that? It never fosters any form of animosity from an audience, this film.
No. Right.
I agree.
How can you hate it?
You can't.
How can you hate something like this?
You just can't. So, Joaquin Phoenix, bloody hell, yeah. He'd make it a bit pretentious, wouldn't he? I think he would. He would be really good in it, but you're probably wondering what the fuck's happening. Who knows? But yeah, this is a good song. I'm not gonna lie. It's full on 80s. It's rock and roll 80s. Everything. It's the lyrics are very cheesy as fuck, and I'll give credit. She looks fucking good in that lace dress. Yeah. Against the ninja.
I'm not gonna lie. I was enjoying this part.
Yeah.
just really enjoying the music in this part, which is.
I know. Oh yeah, they were saying Taekwon, not taken. Fucking hell, Riff Track was taking the piss out of this as well. Say, take one, hey, free shirts, yeah. I mean, this is already funny as it is, but somehow having the Riff Tracks guys say their fucking bullshit over it just makes it's kind of like a little bit of an extra bit of flavouring, for lack of a better term. So yeah. So yeah, I'll give credit to this actress that she managed to get a nice little starring role in Blood Dragon, which was pretty cool. But then, oh no, the brother and his gang are being assholes and they want to wreck their phone. So yeah, it kind of turns into a very bad Warriors ripoff for some reason.
You can tell that they had to likely rent this car because all the pipes, all the bars, all the chains, nobody touches that friggin' car.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely a rental. Yeah.
Yeah. And what the fuck is this guy? Because of all you all lost so much. What are you on about? It's like, what? We don't know. I've never seen you before, man. So yeah. But this is when the actual film starts to devolve into fights and then some semblance of a plot and then fights again. And you can still see that these guys know how to do Taekwondo. And the fight scenes are not too bad. I mean, I've seen worse. And they look like they know what they were doing a little bit. But at the same time, it's sometimes the staging is wrong, the editing is wrong, and they miss the marks. And they don't try and correct it. But I will give credit though. I mean, some of the action is okay at times. Even if it is, there are some cringe moments in it. So yeah, we get the fight scenes to kick some ass. Yeah. Yeah. Sorry, Rachel. What did you say?
Oh no! I said, here we go.
Oh, this scene, yeah, legendary, man, legendary, and I still don't get why he walks around with his fucking his jeans unzipped, hanging down. It's like, dude, you. Nearly every
I think we solved that earlier.
You know?
Oh God, the way they play it. Like, they're supposed to be friends, but he takes it so far. It's like, okay, you're genuinely annoying now. Like, just give him the letter, for God's sake.
Does that a little bit, but but it kind of sort of shows he's like the baby of the group, isn't he? He's kind of the young one. He's the heart of them all. You know, he's the very sensitive one, and eventually he does cut the bullshit, and he gives him the letter, and everyone gathers round, and apparently he's got a letter that they've relocated his father, and this is weird what YK Kim says. He says, but I didn't know you had father. I thought we were all orphans. Well, he's got to have had a father. I mean, all orphans have fathers. They're just taking care of them. That's it, you know.
No, not YK Kim. He sprang from the earth.
Yeah. But like, fucking God bless Murray Smith. He is giving it his all. He really is. He's got tears running down his face, and but it's just the fact that he's spelling all this exposition and it goes on for a long time. It just is hilarious. I mean, he's. It's just the acting and delivery is just bad. That's it. I'll give credit that I don't know if they gave him something to make his eyes cry, or if he can cry on cue. It's crazy.
Kicking the balls would do it.
I know he's giving it his all. Though. I love him for it. I love him for it. It's like my mother was Korean and my father was Black American. She gave me this picture with real thick, but I didn't like it because he left us. I knew someday I found him. Oh man!
What caught me?
Whatever fucking plot there is, you know, we're on a beach now. It's Miami Beach. Hey, girls in bikinis, and you know, and it's nice. And yeah, they're sucking face because we have to show them that they're a couple, don't we? Still, and he's pretending to be straight by using the corner of his eye to ogle the guys up there. So who knows? It's but yeah, once again, it fucking goes nowhere, really, does it? I mean, he gets all fucking creepy with these chicks. They push him on, and they're like, "Get off me! You're such a jerk!" And God,
This goes on forever. They're beating the crap out of him forever. Like, cut! Somebody save him! I feel like this was their real reaction.
I know it goes nowhere. It really doesn't. There was a deleted scene. It's in the Friends Forever edit in there. That's on YouTube. So apparently, and it's but even that wasn't needed. You got YK Kim saying, "I wonder if I have father out there too." And yeah, I can sort of see why he cut it out. It's even for a film as bad as this, I think, yeah.
One thing in that scene that's especially funny. He hands them a picture, and YK Kim goes, "Is this your brother?"
I thought he was.
No. Just such a ridiculous thing to say. Oh God.
I know. Once again, the sucking face from Mars, like, yeah. So yeah, they're doing whatever the fuck they're doing. It's like, so yeah,
checking her for fillings or something. Jesus, come up for air.
Yeah, so wannabe old guy rock star gets the help of the biker ninjas and saying, "Hey, you get Dragon Sound for me, and we'll pay you handsomely because I know you got a beef with them." And seriously, this guy's a fucking ninja. Seriously, that's casting me as a fucking ninja. That don't make sense.
Sorry, you're not a ninja.
Yeah.
I heard you. I heard you were.
No, I didn't say anything.
Oh, secret agent. Sorry, secret agent. That's right. You're a secret agent.
Yeah, so the joint forces, and once again we get another fucking scene that goes on way too long. Yeah. And okay, we get it. We already know they're very good at Taekwondo. They've got the meditation, and it does set up a moment later. But
yeah,
once again, I know one of the few things to get right.
Oh.
But yeah, it's also, you can sort of see Kim's getting a little bit self-indulgent now as well. He's showing his teachings and that, which is okay. It's kind of cool, you know. But it goes on for ages.
Yeah, it did appear that this is a little bit of a showcase for him. This was his showcase, wasn't it, in the movie?
I know, and he does this weird foot thing where he grabs the nose with his toes, and I'm like, what? I mean, come on. He's probably well known for it. It's kind of become a bit of a trademark for him because I've seen footage of the guy in his interviews practicing it on students. But how is that going to be useful in a fight, though? That's the thing. I mean, unless you want to stink them to death, I don't know.
Yeah, it kind of reminded me of what was it? Don't mess with the Zohan. The bit where he's kicking the guy in the face.
Yeah.
I thought that was hilarious, that bit, especially when he was doing the push-ups as well. Brilliant.
Yeah, I don't care what anyone says. Don't mess with the Zohan is one of Sandler's good ones.
It really is, yeah.
Especially around the time when he was starting to go off a little bit. But fuck me, that film made me laugh. It really did.
Yeah.
I need to watch it. Yeah, so I almost thought these guys were twins as well because they look very similar. They've kind of got these same little gawky faces on them and everything. But Yeah, they're basically having this conversation like, we should do this sort of thing with band, get a real cool drum solo and start smashing bricks and all that. It'd be cool. It's like, no, I don't want to do it. These guys have been harassing us and they could cause trouble. And yes, somehow they referenced the cocaine. I'm like, wait, how did they know about the cocaine? Yeah, I mean, I don't think I've come across any of the cocaine in this movie, and just a couple of assholes that want to fight with him over stupid reasons. That's it. But, well, obviously, I wonder if this line was actually very reminiscent of YK Kim as well. When I first came to this country, I had nobody, and thank God for the subtitles, because now I know what he's fucking saying here. It does.
Oh.
Yeah, it does lead to a moment where we should go to all the countries and found our roots. I could go to Ireland and I could go to Israel and promote it, but apparently he's making this thing about Taekwondo, just sort of Taekwondo being this big thing now. Like it's taught all over the world, and it's kind of. Yeah, but what kind of would be cool to have Dark Arrow on this as well. He could broke down some of the fight scenes as well, because he's an expert on this kind of thing.
Of course he is. Yeah.
So Dark Arrow, if you catch this, leave a comment. And let us know your opinions, because I know you do jiu-jitsu and probably isn't in the expertise of Taekwondo, but still, I would love to know your thoughts on it. You might know someone who does.
Yeah, I think the disciplines of, for most martial arts are extraordinarily similar, aren't they? It's it's the disciplines.
Obviously we got this other guy as well. The restaurants, he's kind of friendly with them now, and he seems he seemed real proud that he was serving them food and they were enjoying it as well. And he's like, yes, I can commit seppuku, a happy man. So, oh wait, that's wrong. Sorry. I'm so sorry. Yeah, I'm not going to use that clip. I've already ripped off toxic retardation clip on my other reviews.
You know what this felt like? It felt like the Chinese Connection.
Yeah.
It was like someone just watched a lot of martial arts movies and threw everything at the screen.
Yeah.
Okay. Fine.
Oh yeah,
I'll accept it.
Yeah, it's got everything here. It's got everything you fucking need. Just but everyone seems to know fucking Taekwondo here, don't they? I mean, because even you have the nightclub owner doing it, and then you got him doing it, and it's like, what? I'm probably gonna give it some credit that it's getting the point across that this character has been such a big impact on everyone, that everybody knows Taekwondo now, and it's helped improve them. And you know what? That could have been a really good idea that probably would have made this film even better. It's helped these lost kids sort of improve their lives, maybe. But yeah. But obviously he gets the shit kicks. He gets into a fight. They show up as well because they're very loyal. And yeah, for all the despite the fact these are very flat characters, badly acted, they're still likable. They're still very likable, and the act, like I said, the actors are still very charming, even though they're kind of in over their heads. And yeah, once again, you get that foot thing. Jesus Christ, man! If he did that to me, I'd be like, listen, I don't care how well liked you are. I'm out. I'm out of here. Yeah. Please don't do that again. But God, it really is. It does kind of. This is like something 15-year-olds would do, or not grown men. It's because then we get a note saying they want to have a fight with us, and okay, so we better go meet them. It's like, really? And you got
what? Yeah, shall we? No, let's not. Let's just hang out at the beach or something like that, or let's go for a drink. No, we got to go fight these guys. Oh, okay.
Yeah, but then again, I think you can make the argument that they've been pushing them too long, and it's to the point where they're like, you know what, let's just sort these bastards out, because they're going to be more of a fucking hassle later. I don't know, but like I said, it makes no bloody sense. And once again, we get another, hey, I don't like you hanging around with those guys, blah blah blah, because because I want to keep our bloodline pure. And oh wait, ignore I said that. Ignore. just what I said there. But yeah, I got some things going, and you hanging out with those guys is messing up. How is it messing it up, mate? You're messing it up by focusing on who she's boning instead of doing your drug dealing thing. But so, okay, next scene though, waiting outside to have the fight. They show up, and yeah, we once again we just get a lot of fight scenes and people fighting and missing their marks like always because there's no fucking plot.
You know, probably the reason they didn't take second, third, fourth takes like they needed, clearly, it's because of how expensive the film was.
Yeah.
So they're like, you know, that'll just have to be it.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, one take.
Yeah, because you can never assume what the budget's going to be on these things anyway. So I'm guessing even if you do set a budget, it's going to end up kind of going way overboard that, maybe 10 times more because, you get these horror stories on production, like, oh my God, production was so bad in this area because of all the storms that we've had to delay, which is going to cost more money. And it's,
there's always, in production, there's always a contingency plan. So if you're doing a location shoot and the weather's really, really bad, you know, you've always got some studio stuff to fall back on. You always have a plan B. It's actually the same with film stock as well. So, see, I'm old enough now that I can remember shooting on film, shooting on 35 and 16. And when you can hear the money rolling through the camera, everybody is so focused. You don't get that kind of focus anymore because you know that you know if you get it wrong, you've just wasted money. You've not just wasted time, you've wasted money. Whereas no money is wasted, just time. Although they say time is money, etc. But you're not wasting film stock, vital film stock. And you know, it's not just the cost of the film stock, but it's the processing costs as well. And that's inordinately expensive. So once you've got all of your takes, and I should imagine these were just single takes, you know, there was a processing to go through, and those are probably the biggest parts of the budget that they've had to contend with.
Yeah, I mean, do you think? Because I get it in the past as well, because you had to constantly get films, didn't you? And that would cost a lot of money. But now you got these digital cameras. Do you think it's kind of lessened that a little bit now?
Yeah, there's a couple of things that's happened today, right? One, I think filmmakers get lazy. They know that they can just leave the camera rolling and that's it. They can get as many takes as they like and, just keep the cameras running. That's why you have so many sort of comedy outtakes and bloopers and all this kind of stuff, because even the actors know that they can get away with doing an awful lot more. But it was supposed to have lessened the cost of movie making, which it has, but somehow it's increased the cost. And the reason it's increased the cost is because the large production companies, the big movie companies, want to boast about the large numbers that they're spending on these movies. For the most part, they're not really spending as much as they say they are. But when they do, they're really just paying themselves. They're paying, say, for example, if you have a digital effects house and that digital effects house is owned by Warner Brothers and the studio is owned by Warner Brothers. So Warner Brothers pay themselves to hire their own studios, and then they pay themselves to use the digital effects house that they're going to be using on a movie. So in effect, they're paying themselves twice, and they're able to claim it all back twice, and that's how they can cook the books when it comes to Hollywood accounting. Yeah,
it's a big scam, isn't it? It's like a big fucking money laundering operation.
It is a money laundering.
Well, it always has been, in a way. It always has been, in a way.
Yeah. I mean, considering the amount of underworld characters that have been involved in certainly Hollywood movie making and Italian movie making, there's definitely has been some money laundering going on in the past. But it's the modern day accounting systems that they've implemented that helps them get away with an awful lot these days. you know. What can you do?
Yeah, I know. It's the thing is when you watch this and we sort of see how much they got wrong. At least it's done wrong with a passion. Well,
Yeah.
what they're doing now is just kind of like just cashing in on nostalgia and trying to twist it to their own fucking warped deals. Now it's
yeah. There's what we have is we have a passive consumption of movies now. So when I say passive consumption, we sit there. You know, we get our popcorn and candy at the cinema, you know, get everything from the concession stand. So we have our sugar rush. That's partly why the concession stand exists, to get your sugar rush while you're watching what would be considered an exciting movie. But we have the passive consumption of movies because they're nothing more than chewing gum for the eyeballs. That's all they are. And they're instantly forgettable. So, but Hollywood... and I'm using that as a generic term, Hollywood, but the film industry in general use that concept of passive consumption to their own ends. They know that when most people walk out of the theaters these days, there's very little that they're going to remember. Very little is going to stick with them, and it becomes a disposable commodity.
Yeah, it all is now these days, these fucking TV shows. I mean, and I've got a stream on Sunday, a little solo stream where those disposable commodities are very, very obvious as well. So I'll be talking about...
what's that?
We're talking about them. Yeah, I'm going to be doing a catch-up review on Sunday as well to sort of talk about a couple of shows that I really do see as disposable commodities in a way. Yeah. So yeah, back to Miami Connection. So these coppers were real, actual police officers as well, and apparently you can see this guy is so nervous he's actually pointing his gun at his partner, and I'm like, Jesus Christ! What? I really hope his finger's not on the trigger. Let me get bring it back up. Yeah, now it looks like he's got good trigger discipline there, so that's fine. That's fine. But yeah, he was so nervous he didn't know he was pointing it at the guy's throat. So I was like, what the fuck?
Oh my god!
Oh no!
So yeah, Mr. A's pretty much said it's like a Japanese technique. Got your nose with toes, and I don't know. Would the Korean actually adapt that? Because Asians seem to really fucking hate each other for some reason.
Yeah.
So yeah, I probably have to be a bit careful on here because maybe some boobs. I don't know. But yeah, we've got this scene that just goes on for ages where the ninja bikers are kind of basically meeting up with each other. And we've got another great 80s song like Looking for a Fight with a Tough Guy.
Yeah, I mean, it's like, okay, can you just describe, our state of mind at the moment? You know, looking for a fight with a tough guy. Okay, yeah, great song. We'll have that. Yeah, that we don't have any exposition to dump on anybody now.
I know. Yeah,
let the songs do the work. Yeah, let the songs do the work. Yeah,
I know. It's. I will give credit to Nix because even though I would love to have seen some of the boobs in these shots, I'm glad he managed to not include them because it'll get me flagged, of course.
Nix, I'm disappointed.
Yeah, YouTube at buzzkill.
Nix, I'm never going to talk to you again. That's it.
No.
That's it. We're done. We're through.
Yeah, so John Oates is writing something for the music, blah, blah, blah. So, yeah, once again, it's not really needed. But once again, it's just some scenes that don't really play into anything. I mean, one saying, I could use a job, and then like college, that these guys sort of show up again, and the other guys go wherever they're fucking going. They go to the diner, and John Oates gets kidnapped. Damn! Oh no! Shit! Something's happened. Oh, so we're gonna have to have another fight scene later on. Yeah, so she's got past these douchebags who are like, whatever. Whatever, anyway. Just get to the fight scene because nothing matters here. Nothing matters.
Only the fight scenes matter. We know this.
I will give credit as well. They are kind of doing this in like real locations as well. But you know, like I said as well, he was allowed to, you know, shoot anywhere without permission. You know, he had free reign. So yeah, I kind of like these gritty little areas in Miami. You know, where shit goes down. You know, it does give a bit of reality to it.
And to be completely fair to this film, as I've said so many times, you know, when you watch something on a frame by frame viewing, you can really get a sense of the composition of the shots, and they're not bad. You know, there is quite a level of discipline that's been put to use here. I think, you know, they're not bad.
Yeah, because I think the director, I think he, because that's the thing, they still go to film school, don't they? A lot of these amateur directors, they still learn how to block scenes and sort of like frame them and set everything up, and you know, what shots can convey a certain mood, or let you know a character's going through a situation that's not quite right. You know, like, because I always like it when they use Dutch angles, right? Films that overuse the Dutch angles are a big pet peeve for me as well, because they always look like they're trying so hard to come across modern and hip, but when they're used very effectively, like when Terry Gilliam does it in The 12 Monkeys, when Bruce Willis is in the mental asylum, and it works because you feel just as disoriented as he is.
Yeah.
You mean you don't like Battlefield Earth, and it's nothing but Dutch angles, by the way.
I need to watch it all the way through. I only saw a few clips.
Wow.
Fucking John Travolta.
Wow, Rachel. Wow. Wow, you brought that one out. Wow.
Yeah. I was doing Dutch angles while you were wiping your nose.
Yeah, that's
so. Yeah, the director Park. I think he has. Yeah, so he has. So he's an actual director, isn't he? I think he was probably the one that actually did the more competent shots when YK Kim wasn't doing the reshoots. Because but this also makes no fucking sense. These are just, you know, college students and who know Taekwondo. They're in a band, but they know how to do espionage and take down enemies quickly and silently. And like, I don't know, there's a difference between probably knowing Taekwondo and then actually knowing how to take down people in combat stealthily. I don't know. I do not know. Maybe there's some secret Taekwondo society YK Kim came from, and he taught his students, and he's secretly teaching them an army, which would actually be an even better fucking plot line.
That would be amazing. Yeah, that's a great
I'm thinking of better stories.
Yeah.
Damn, man. We need to watch more bad movies to inspire us. Forget the good ones.
Yeah, that's a really good idea. Like, can you imagine it? All of these martial arts classes, you know, across the world, that they're actually secretly training an army. You know, these armies that require no weapons, and you know, taking everybody out with stealth. You know.
Yeah, learn how to slice people's necks open with pipes.
Yeah.
Because that's what happens. That's what happens. They use pipes that are blunt, and somehow they slice through them like they're bloody katanas or samurai swords. I do like these night shoots. There's something it does add a bit of atmosphere to it, a little bit, in a weird way.
They're more forgiving. You know, you don't notice as much. It doesn't look like the stuntmen are missing as badly in these night shoots.
Yeah,
the ones that are in the daylight. Ooh, it's rough.
I know, because we've all seen films where they're so bad they're good that they have no idea how to, you know, stage kung fu scenes as well. So they always look like a bunch of out of shape guys who just mimicking what they saw on TV without actually knowing how to do the techniques. But these people do seem to know the techniques, though. So, this is where they come across the brother, and he just fucking kills him. It's like these people they're killing people and not really weighing in what they've done. So
and there's no consequences either.
I know.
No.
let's pretend this is a competently made film, and I'm assuming that these kids have killed before. So
They came
There's
up
a
on the
few-
streets.
yeah, there's a few dead bodies hidden somewhere because of these two. These four, sorry. Oh, we got big problem now. Dragon Sound has been kicking our asses, so we're gonna take them down once and for all. So
Storm Shadow here is mad. He's real mad.
yeah, he's real mad. And then Murray Smith, he just comes out with his jeans zipped down and unzipped again. Don't zip up, you're outside for fuck's sake.
What is going on in that house?
But yeah, he's a legend. He steals every fucking scene he's in. He really does. He gets this letter from his dad and it's like, hey, it's from my father. Hey, mate, it's from my father. Oh my God. Yeah. This is adorable. I'm not going to lie. This is fucking adorable. Like, yeah, and they're fixing up his tie for him and everything, and it's like, okay, you know, he's a grown man. I mean, is he retarded? I don't know. But yeah,
I was asking that question, honestly. If that's why they're so protective of him, if there's something wrong.
Like, come on, he can dress. Actually, no. After seeing the fact that he walks around with his jeans unzipped, no, he probably can't dress himself. He probably needs the other guys to help him. So that probably explains it. Who knows? But yeah, he's killed her brother, so he has to sort of like. Yeah, she's way too fucking casual over this. I mean, he's killed your brother. I know he's an asshole, but are you not weighing this situation or
this conversation?
I know, it's
broke me.
I have to do it. I know. I totally understand. I love you so much. It's like, the fuck's wrong with you, you crazy bitch? Do you have no heart? Are you a psychopath?
Killed your brother. I killed your brother. I know. Do you? I don't think you do. What is going on with you? Are you a human? I don't think you are.
I know. I mean, I know he did a lot. I know he was a bad guy, but you're still gonna feel something, aren't you? I mean, I've had some relatives who were assholes who died, and I'm still kind of like, I wasn't so casual about it. I was still kind of weighing up what the fuck happened, and he's got this smile on his face. It's like, yeah, she's kissing the guy who killed her brother. This was a good day. So yeah, they get into the car. But no, they can't have their nice little day where he's reunited with his father because the fucking ninja bikers are bloody interrupting their good day. Damn those assholes. So they get into a fight once again, like, because we haven't seen another fight scene for 5 fucking minutes. It's probably one of the best. My chest has been sliced open by a sword. Scream. My new tie. Shit, I just got this suit today. The humanity.
Yeah, those pesky ninja bikers.
Yeah, you get a good suit. You know, they fork out a load of good. They fork out the remaining money from their bank accounts as well, and they ruin it. They use their last bit of fucking money to get him that suit. A nice suit as well. It fit everything. It didn't need to be tailored. But yeah. Those bastards need to die. They do.
I love this scene.
I love it.
This whole sequence.
I love the rage kill as well. Jesus Christ. Fuck me, man. This is I kind of wish we were just watching this now because the screenshots do not give it enough justice. Me talking over it does not give it enough justice.
Yeah, I think the dialogue, you need it. You know, you need the dialogue.
Yeah, and this is a very bad bit of editing because this probably goes on a couple of scenes, say a couple of seconds too long. You see the shot of his back sliced and it kind of panders on it a bit and lets him feel it instead of just cutting straight away to him going, geez, I got to work through it and kill them like you would in other movies. But once again, him trying to be this sort of like mean badass who's rage killing and everything with the fake blood spatting on him. It's hilarious. And oh no, he's ripping off his shirt now. Oh, he's really mad. Oh.
That was the perfect screenshot. Oh my god.
Thank you, Nick. Thank you. Yeah, and this is why the video would be better than the screenshot, because while the ninja's on the right jumps to the middle while the middle jumps to the right, and it's like, dude, you should have just stayed where you are. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I mean, just own the mistake. All right, by you correcting it, you've made it look like a mistake. Oh. So yeah, people get sliced up, and the guy's like, "They kicks my ass. I failed you." So he's like, chop your fucking head off then. Oh man.
Oh.
Once again, the sword fight isn't so bad, despite the editing not being the best. But it does pay off the moment where he grabs the knife off his student and pretends to stab him. Only this time, he does it for real. And yeah, okay, I always love a good setup that pays off. But yeah, it panders a few 2 seconds long. Yeah, we get it. We've seen him get stabbed. We know he's dead now. It's we see the blood. It's
They know they've killed everybody. They know they've killed everybody, and they slow it down. You know, the slow-mo shots, and they're, where's the next guy? You killed them all, but where's the next guy? just stop.
I know. Do the police do their fucking jobs here? I think if a bunch of ninja bikers are getting killed and starting fights in the streets, you'd think there'd be a bit more. The police force would take this a bit seriously as well, because this is
at the very least setting up a special squad to combat this kind of gang warfare.
I can believe
a ninja squad.
Yeah, I could totally believe this happening in England now, where all the shit's happening and the police aren't doing anything because they don't want to come across culturally insensitive to Asians. But in Miami, I don't know. 1980s Miami, come on, at least get fucking Sonny Crockett and Ricardo Tubbs in there to sort things out. Oh wait, that's Vice, out their jurisdiction. Oh wait, it never stopped them before with fucking home breakers and serial killers. So why not? Yeah. But yeah, he's injured. They take him to the hospital, and I don't know. Is this the guy who's playing his father? Is this just a very young guy kicked in old man makeup? Because I think, I think it is. I think it is. Yeah, because
it is.
Yeah, because we saw the picture of his dad as well, but looking younger. So I don't know. But yeah, he looks fucking younger than the guy playing his son.
It's just.
And his
they
delivery.
Just put powder on his hair. That's all they did.
Yeah. that always works. A little bit of talc, a little bit of talc powder on the hair.
I'm pretty sure I can see a little bit on his glasses there as well. A little tiny talc specks there.
Yeah.
But his delivery is perfect. It's like, I'm so worried about my son. I thought I might lose him again. And it's like, yeah, you fucking sound it, mate. Jesus Christ.
No, get back to school.
Oh,
get back to school. Break's over, kid.
What's really good?
And take that talc off of your hair.
He survived. Yeah, I'm glad I know apparently in the original he did die, but they decided to sort of like be a bit more optimistic. So okay, that's kind of I kind of go with that as well, because he's a weird guy like Maurice Smith, and his character is even weirder. But hey, he's like I like him. He's like, well, I've been a bit of pain after getting my chest lashed open, but being with you makes it all better. It's like, you really are blessed with wonderful friends. They really care for you, and I care for them too. And then it ends, and this is what we get after problems being solved through fucking violence. Only through the elimination of violence can we achieve world peace. Well, you've used violence to stop some bad people. That kind of contradicts everything that this is saying.
Like, you stabbed a man in the chest to end the violence.
Yeah, he killed a lot of fucking people.
Yeah.
Come on, there's got to be some investigation here. Seriously, there's got to be something. You can't just cover this. You can't just push this thing aside. It was out on the streets. It was out in areas. Everything.
I mean, I wouldn't exactly call it passive resistance. You know.
Definitely not.
Yeah, but yeah, it's an interesting way of getting world peace. You know, just kill people.
Yeah, no, seriously, yeah. Well, it happened in World War II, so why not? Jesus.
Yeah.
Come on, didn't they end the war by bombing everything? So it's kind of that message is kind of wrong. But fuck it, it's it's a film that's not written with any common sense. So oh, fucking hell, my throat's hurting now. This movie, man. This movie. Christ, man. But I love it. I just love it. I just love how incredibly stupid and nonsense it is. It's just it's just a total disaster that you just can't help but watch. And it's just like watching it's like trying to watch a car getting crushed in slow motion by a big monster truck. You're just fascinated by the total destruction of it all.
Yeah, with a family in it.
Yeah.
As much as you want to look away. But it's look. I mean, it was a curiosity back when it was first released, right? And you have to give the guy credit, or all of them.
I do. I really do. It's he was in over his head, but you can tell his heart was in the right place. It's like Edward, his heart was in the right place, and he didn't look like he was trying to be a pretentious asshole like Tommy Wiseau and Neil Breen was. It's you know.
Yeah. And you're right. I mean, there's no pretension about it. You know, it is what it is. It's not. There's no doubt. It isn't. You know, a cinematic great. You know, it could never be considered that. But the one thing I'm really pleased about for this movie is that there's been a real embracing of it with a whole new audience, people that are completely fed up with so much that we have to put up with in cinema and TV, and they're looking for something that is fun. Now there's a big nostalgia surge for the 80s. You know, a lot of young people are now going back to 80s movies, which I understand. I mean, for me personally, it was a terrible decade for movies. I just thought it was, you know, personally, I think it was the self-imposition of censorship. It was a self-censorship era where, you know, they had the opportunity. They'd gone through the late 60s and through the 70s where suddenly there were no rules. And all they started to do in the 80s, and this is my problem with 80s movies, is that they just wanted to become people pleasers. And by wanting to be people pleasers, you lost something. You lost a degree of integrity. That's not to say that there weren't great movies in the 80s, and there weren't good movies in the 80s, and there weren't poor movies in the 80s that entertained like this, because there are. And I do like a lot of 80s movies that I can count on one hand. But I just, you know, it's just a decade for me that I'm not that enamored with. But I'm enamored by this. You know, this actually is it's a charming film, and it's because of what you said, the fact that there's no pretension there, that there's heart behind it. You know, it isn't a Tommy Wiseau or Neil Breen style of movie making. You know, these are incompetent people, but you know, these are people that are suffering from the Dunning-Kruger effect, no question. You know, they believe that there's something that they're not. And they're trying to convince people that they are something that they're not. And in comparison to these filmmakers, I think people like Tommy Wiseau and Neil Breen, they are absolute pipsqueaks in comparison to these towering filmmakers that have at least come up with something that is genuinely heartfelt and entertaining.
There is
like
something very noble about someone actually failing despite trying their hardest. There is. It's. I mean, because you don't want to go through the Homer Simpson method. You tried hard and you failed miserably. The lesson is never try.
Yeah. You're right. It's it's a weird little gem. You can't deny. I don't think there's anybody that would watch this movie that could never deny. They could never deny that they weren't entertained by it.
I know it's. I think it was around about the late 2000s when it started getting this new lease of life. I'm just looking at the trivia because I'm trying to get the facts right on this, and it's basically because of some guy called Zach Carlson. He found the original 35mm print on eBay, and he actually did a little small screening of it at something called the Draft House.
Oh yeah,
and I think that's where the popularity started. And YK Kim knew nothing about this as well, and Draft House actually tried to phone him about trying to distribute the film, but he thought it was some people just being arseholes with him as well, because it obviously broke his heart when it didn't do well, and he probably wanted to move on from it as well and try and sort his life out after everything that happened. But the thing is, though, sometimes time can be a great healer, and sometimes whatever you try to do in the present can be much more impactful later on.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. I think movies that have had a bad reception on their first outing, compared to movies that have had a fantastic reception on their first outing, time can either be, it can be a killer or a healer, as you say. In this respect, I think, it definitely is a healer. It certainly was with Ed Wood, but there are other movies, big movies, that were received very, very well, and time has been incredibly unkind to those movies. And some of those were really big in the day. But it's you have to admire what he did, and I really do. I think it's a sweet little movie.
Yeah, that's the thing. Not every movie needs to be Lawrence of Arabia. Not every movie needs to be, Goodfellas. Sometimes you just need something that is just bad, but kind of just cheers you up. It shows you that sometimes a person's faulting can. It's kind of it's like they say, comedy comes from misery a little bit, and watching something just go wrong can be the most hilarious thing ever. It really can. And I think, and YK Kim seems to be a lot more, he seems to kind of cherish this a bit more now. Ever since it started to become a bit more popular, he's sort of like, he doesn't seem so angry at it anymore. I think he has kind of, he's a bit more, because I can't really speak for him, because I think when he did start, he almost lost everything. I think he probably did hate this movie as well, because it caused him a lot of pain, and kind of went on his family as well. But
but it's nice that he has this now, and the popularity and the following that it's garnered. Bless him for that. That's lovely, and obviously he's kind of, as you say, he's at peace with it now. And I think that's a lovely thing. It's a lovely thing. Bearing in mind, he was somebody that came from Korea to the United States, didn't have a single penny in his pocket. The US government and immigration department were kind enough to allow him to stay and grant him American citizenship. and he wanted to pursue the American dream, and this was kind of part of it. He tried, and yeah, he failed, or he failed at the time. And now he's kind of, I mean, he's still very much a revered person because he's charitable events and all the money that he's raised over the decades. So so he has, he's really somebody, an immigrant who has really grasped the privilege of becoming an American citizen with both hands, and really embraced it, and done what he's done. And I admire him. I really admire him.
I do.
Genuinely.
I do. And he even when he lost everything, he managed to get himself back on his feet, and and sometimes he has pretty much just given us pure joy as well. His bad English, everything, and God bless him. He's 79 years old and he's still sort of struggling with it as well. So I'm guessing there's something about Asian languages and English that just seems to be difficult on both sides anyway. Because even Jackie Chan was trouble speaking English a little bit as well. It's like I learned the kung fu. I do that total fun.
He's I mean, Jackie Chan's English is very, very limited. I mean, as much time as he spent in the United States and in Hong Kong, and obviously English was widely spoken in Hong Kong, but as much as he's been in the US, his English is very, very limited. But he's another one that I've got a great deal of admiration for certainly for his action movies. I think there's, when you're talking about action stars and you talk about Tom Cruise, well, Jackie Chan is up there with Tom Cruise. I don't think there's any question in my mind. I've never known anybody to perform the kind of feats that Jackie Chan has done with limited safety on set.
If any, sometimes.
If any, I mean, that scene where he goes through those plate glass windows, my God. Oh my God. And when he's going down the rope and he literally, all of the flesh had come off of his hands, he had no flesh on his hands at all, but he carried on with the stunt and finished the take and showed his hands, and they were literally just like this bony mass, and he had to be taken to hospital. But I've got so much admiration for people like this.
People that just put themselves out there, don't they?
People that put themselves out there. Yeah. And this was a huge risk. It didn't pay off at the time, but it's certainly, hopefully, financially, it's paying off for him now. I hope there's at least something that's coming his way. And not just the admiration of people. I hope that there's some kind of monetary gain that he's managed to accumulate from this.
I think he is still just doing like motivational speakings at places and doing conventions and running his Taekwondo centers as well. I don't know if he might have retired because he's 79 years old now, so who knows? Maybe he's still doing it, but maybe he's still running these places, but just is allowing more people to do the teachings. Who knows? He might have retired. It's because it's been a while since. Because I've not really seen any updates on him lately that go past probably 2010. It's
because the thing when I said that about when you happen to mention Dark Hour and his martial arts and everything, and I mentioned the discipline. I think it's more the philosophy behind the various martial arts that have that similarity, have that line running through them all. There is a philosophy behind them, and if you look at some of the Taekwondo classes and everything, and how philosophical the instruction is, and it's really quite interesting, and I should imagine that much of this philosophy comes from Buddhism and Taoism and Confucius and those kinds of forms of philosophy. But yeah, it's interesting. It's really, really interesting.
Yeah. So yes, I think Mr. E just said something really cool. And apart from the cocaine being not being, apart from the talc being cocaine, which is probably possible, it was the 80s. So yeah. So
just quickly, Mr. E never says anything cool. He never. I don't like the guy. I don't like hearing from him. I don't like his comments. I think he's no. In all seriousness, no, I can't stand him. No, he is a lovely guy. He's a smashing bloke. He really is, and yeah, I think an awful lot of him.
Yeah, he came to the country, broke, learned the language, sorta, and made an independent movie in a time where before online crowdfunding. Yeah. Jesus Christ, my retard brain acting up there is the epitome of an American dream. Yeah, that's
absolutely
that is capitalism. That is capitalism. Just having fuck all, but figuring something out as a way to make money and make something of yourself.
Yeah, from being penniless, completely penniless and homeless, to at least having a fair crack of the whip. You know? And that's what he did.
This is fucking good for Nick. He must have tried to learn English from one of those layering Somali centres.
It's terrible. We're terrible people, really.
Yeah, that's what's so good about these, though. It's okay to be terrible.
It is because it's all in good humour, isn't it? It
is, yeah. So yeah, Robo Jock's masterpiece. I'm gonna have to check that out. I really hope it's free on YouTube because most of these so bad they're good movies end up
Robo Jocks. Good call.
Yeah, I'm gonna try that out.
Yeah, check it out. As one of Charles Band's movies.
Yeah, once again, I'm gonna check it out. See what it's like. I will do probably. Samurai Cop as well one day because that is another just bad movie I can't help but enjoy. I mean, and unlike Miami Connection, there is actually some plot in a way, but it's once again it's another disaster piece.
Yeah. Something that may have helped bring this back is there is actually a documentary about the making of it.
Oh,
that has everybody that's still with us is involved. Came out in 2002. So,
wow.
That might help ease the pain a little bit.
Yeah.
Because he didn't fail. He just had to wait for his audience to find him.
That's right. Absolutely right. Yeah, that's interesting, Rachel. That's really, really interesting.
I was curious.
Yeah, but that's a really, I think that's a very, very important point about these streams in particular. I think when Northern does these streams about these movies, he'll never, what he doesn't do, right? He doesn't, for the most part, he won't pick the obvious choices to do these streams on. He will pick a movie that maybe deserves something, deserves a second look, deserves that level of curiosity that does spark that curiosity in people to make them go and have a look online and delve in a little bit more. And that's what I think the beauty of these streams are, because they're movies that are, whether they're underrated or underwatched. I think that's the beauty of what Northern does with these streams. I think they're terrific. I really, really enjoy them so much.
Yeah, because I mean, we've got to have fun with these as well, and we don't want to be the usual stuffy, fucking usual critics or whatever that come out because there was a while where I was seeing all these films in like the TV Guide, and there was movies I liked that were getting 2 stars, and it was mostly like these fun, dumb movies like the Van Dammes and the Schwarzeneggers, and I was like, really, what's the problem with this fucking person? Can't they just enjoy a good movie and that knows it's dumb? It's crazy, but
the truth is they can't allow themselves to admit to liking it.
Spot on. And that's because they want to appear to be highbrow. And that also applies to an awful lot of, dare I say it, and this is very, very controversial, to a lot of YouTube reviewers as well. I think they like to appear as if they're highbrow, and hating on something consistently is going to give you nothing but great views. It's going to give you great figures because you hate something. I mean, I'd much rather watch something.
That's the bad thing about clickbaiting. I mean, it's,
Yeah.
I know it's
Yeah.
because there's a YouTuber called Andy the Gabby Cabby, and he's kind of admitted that he's been doing sort of clickbaity thumbnails because because we still need to get the views in, despite the fact YouTube are fucking everyone around.
This is the guy that works in Brighton, isn't it?
I think so, anyway. But
Yeah,
apart from that, he does do some very good political videos.
I've seen some of his stuff. Yes, I've seen some of his stuff. Let's just say, but yeah, I think it's it's so easy. It's such an easy thing to do, to come on and destroy something, and just to laugh it off the screen. Although this is a fun movie to watch and you do have a laugh, it's not like it's the filmmakers are being are being shunned by us watching this,
No.
because it's an entertaining movie. It isn't everybody's cup of tea, because our opinions are what they are. They are purely subjective. There's no objectivity whatsoever about our opinions. Some people might see this and think, oh yeah, I'll give it a go, and then they'll watch it and think, what a piece of trash, and that's fine, because that's their opinion. But I mean, for one, this is, like I say, this is one of the reasons why I love doing these, because we never ever trash anything. We don't trash anything. It's it's not a case of getting something that we know everybody is going to hate. We're going to be watching something that everyone's going to hate, and that's just going to draw in an audience where everyone can just pile on. Sorry, Rachel.
We might make fun. Sometimes you just need to make a little bit of fun. But at the end of the day, you still respect what they did. Yeah. They actually put together a full-length movie and just put it out there. And the reception wasn't great, but it was still a good, fun time.
It was, yeah.
I know, because one of the best times you can ever have is just laughing with people and sharing an experience. And even if it's an experience even if it's experienced something that is bad, it's at least you're having this connection with people, aren't you, over it?
Yeah, exactly.
And sometimes these, as much as we take the piss out of these, they do bring people together and forget their troubles for a little bit.
But what a wonderful thing.
Well, sometimes it's just best to be unibrow. I kind of was thinking the same thing, except I don't want to be highbrow or lowbrow. I just want to be brow. But I think Mr. Rhea said it better. Yeah. It's we're not philosophers, but I will take that anyway. You seem to be a smarter guy than me, so I will accept that anyway.
As long as we don't have to be Unabomber. But we'd rather be unibrow than unibomber. Only the Americans will get that.
Yeah. And drama, sadly, is a fast. Yeah. As mental as this movie seems, it's still better than an episode of Starfleet. Yeah. Oh God, if only we had Critical on for this, it's like, Chris, you had to bring that up, didn't you? Well, fucking off this thing now.
Well, hang on a minute. Hang on. Right. Just tell me, right? And I hope you're watching, Al. I hope you're watching. When does Al never bring up the Star Trek Starfleet Academy? When does he you'll be talking about Psycho and he's going, oh my God, it's just like Star Trek Academy, Starfleet Academy. Can you believe that there was a woman dressed up as a man, and there was and in Starfleet Academy you watch, you count. I hope you're watching, Al. Just to let you know, Al, if you're watching, I'm on to you, buddy.
Yeah, he's pretty much committed now. He can't back out. That's the thing. It's getting him views.
Yeah,
He has no choice now.
He needs to. I mean, he got Alien Earth out of his system, and he needs to get Starfleet Academy out of his system now. And once it's out of his system, we'll get the old Al back, I'm sure.
Oh man, yeah, it's no wonder he's got fucking problems. He's having to watch this shit. I don't blame him. I don't blame him at all, man. It's not your fault. It's not your fault, Al. Hey, stop fucking with me, man. It's not your fault. Next time I meet him up in the pub, I'm going to go fucking Goodwill hunting on his ass. It's not your fault, Al. It's not your fault. Him fucking smashing a glass against my face saying, fuck off with that shit now. It's not your fault. It's glass sticking out my face, blood trickling down, still saying it's not your fault.
Yeah, and then he'll just chuck a bunch of spiders at you.
Yeah.
Pocket spiders.
Feed my little beauties, feed.
Yeah, them tearing at my flesh while I say it's not your fault. Fucking hell, man. It's I think we pretty much got through this film pretty quickly, and I like a nice little tight stream sometime. It's but then I'm a bloke. We like things to be a little tight, don't we? So
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Could you explain that? We don't want
to throw a hot dog down the hallway. We like it nice and tight, y'all. Deep inside, boy.
Yeah, to everybody watching, I've no idea what this man is going on about. So if somebody could explain.
Yeah, Tony Down Under. Yeah, we're just about to end now. Anyway, yeah, phrasing, and I'll try. I hope that recording is doing well. And I did a bit of recording for him for a video. I can't wait to see the video. Please post it to me as well. Post the link once it's done, and I hope you're doing okay. Well, as well down Australia, which I'm surprised they're letting you stream because that means you have to voice an opinion, doesn't it? So
yeah.
But
the last time I streamed with Tony was Live and Let Die, I think.
Yeah, man, it's getting him on again. That seems to be the problem. It's the time zone.
It's the time zones. Yeah. That was a good stream. That Live and Let Die stream. Good stream. Really enjoyed that.
Yeah, and I like talking about the James Bond movies. They're always good fun. I did send an email to Calvin Dyson a few months ago, but he's definitely not seen it, and I doubt he ever will. But if I can fucking get him on the stream, that would be awesome, because he's kind of one of my favorite 007 YouTubers. He really is.
Calvin Dyson, remind me.
Yeah, it's Calvin Dyson, 007 fan. He's good. He's good. He does these really good long reviews on the movies, but he's done them he's done like different videos on each movie a few times due to copyright shit, and sometimes sometimes he'll discover something new about a movie that he never noticed before, and he'll do a video on it. He does everything. He does videos on the books, on the collectibles, everything. He's a big 007 nerd. He's one of the bigger 007 YouTube channels, man, and it would be cool to get him up. It really would. But yeah, I think we're gonna end this now. I don't think there's anything else we can go on about it. Otherwise, we're just gonna repeat ourselves. So yeah, so final thoughts before we promote and end. Ritual Percy, final. Well, I'll give my final thoughts. Obviously, it's dumb. It's a total disaster piece, but I just love it. It's so charming in how much it fails. So yeah, YKK, Vince, and I forgot the other guy's name. I forgot the name of all the actors, but you're all beautiful bastards. You've provided great joy to us all. Yeah. And I hope you're still doing well. Like 30 or 40 years since this movie came out. I really hope you all are, and anyone who was probably died during that time. I do apologize. Rest in peace. But yeah, moving on. Rachel PCR, final thoughts.
Oh, I went into this thinking I would hate it. I really did. I thought, oh God, this is going to be terrible. Just reading the synopsis before the movie started, I was like, this is going to be the worst thing that Luke has ever made me watch. And then at the end of it, I just had a huge smile on my face. I couldn't hate it. I couldn't dislike it. I couldn't dislike anyone in it. You could tell that they were just enjoying themselves making this. It's just people that really liked being together, making a movie. How can you not support that? So everybody needs to watch this and just have a good time. Get people together. Have a drink. Have some snacks and watch a fun movie.
No, I totally agree. Inside Man?
As my two wonderful friends have just said, exactly the same. Yeah. I can't. I would literally just be repeating everything that you both said, but I couldn't have put it better more than the pair of you. All I can say is, any movie that brings a smile to my face, the way this has, it's done its job. It's succeeded, and I'm happy to have seen it. I'm happy to have been on here. I'm really grateful for your invitation. I really am, and I've had a lovely time with two people that I think an awful lot of. So, and that's great. Just hanging out with people that I've got a great deal of admiration for. So, thank you very much.
Yeah, no, I'm always glad to have you on. I really am. It doesn't have to be. It doesn't matter if it's a bad movie, a good movie, or a movie that's so bad it's good. It's as long as we can talk about movies and it's just have a fucking laugh and just talk about why we love this movie or why this movie is just is a total disaster. You still got to have fun doing it. And as much as I take the piss out of YK Kim's English, I do understand him struggling with it. I mean, because I should know, I was fucking born here, and even I struggle with English. So
sorry, mate. Sorry, mate. What, sorry, you're gonna have to repeat that. I didn't understand what you said. Did anyone get that at all?
Yeah, and
Bits and pieces, really.
Yeah, we know. That's the thing with us Northerners, though. We do have these really thick accents, though, and you've really got to be really in tune with the dialects a little bit as well, because we will not pronounce our T's, our fucking A, B's and C's, everything, which it's just noise. It's just noise until we kind of calm down and learn to actually enunciate. So
the funny thing is, I'd actually watched some of your very, very early videos, right? And there's a massive difference between your very early videos and you now. I mean, a massive difference. The same way if you watch any of Critical Drinker's videos from his early days to what he sounds like now, you've definitely, you've come a long way, mate. Yeah, we can actually understand you now, because before it was like gobbledygook. Was it? Blue Collar says, it sounds like you got a mouthful of marbles.
Yeah.
No, I'm
That's
only
the
kidding.
thing, though, isn't it? I didn't realize it until I started after Toxic sort of like took the piss a little bit, and I started going out a little bit more, because sometimes I walk the dog in the morning and I talk to people, and Jesus Christ, these are my locals, and I'm having a hard time understanding some of them because the accent's so thick. Talk to these people. It's like,
oh, is there a transitory migrant camp near you then?
Yeah, and I'm not.
Is that why you can't understand them?
Talking about locals as well. But so Rachel, is there anything you want to promote before we go?
We will see. There's plans, but they haven't come together yet. So I'm not going to say, I'm doing a stream next week, and then it falls apart. Because that happens every single time I promote anything.
Well, don't be afraid to do solo streams as well. I know having a panel is a lot better, but sometimes even doing something solo can still be something good as well. You can express your thoughts and opinions on something that's that you want to express to everyone. You can still do that. It's just sort of like, it's just better with a panel. That's it. But it doesn't mean a solo stream is any less. Sometimes a good little quiet one where you just just interacting with the people in chat can be enough. But that's up to you, though. That is up to you. But if you ever want to do a solo stream, just do it. Just do it. If I do get any time to come on as a panelist, I will let you know. I will. And inside man, anything you want to promote?
Let me think. Yeah, Tuesday on Losers Lounge. There's a possibility. So there's a bit of a coin toss, I think, at the moment. It's either going to be The Blob, 1988, or the 1978 Invasion of the Body Snatchers.
Yeah, that is a good film. That is a banger.
It is.
Watched that for the first time last October, and man, it is as good as they say. I've not seen the original, but I will try and watch that one day.
Mate, please watch the original. Please watch the original. It's an for a movie that was made in 53, I think. It's an absolutely outstanding piece of work. It was directed by Don Siegel. And script contributions were by Sam Peckinpah. So it's really worth a watch.
Love Peckinpah, man. Fucking The Wild Bunch, Straw Dogs.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much for joining me. I had a great time just talking about this classic. It's I think I should do a commentary video on this one day if I can, but I'll see what's happening. I'm gonna try and get another few things out of the way first, and Sunday I will be doing a solo catch-up review stream because I didn't get a chance to sort of get an actual edited video down. It's just a lot of things happening at the moment, so sometimes a good solo stream is good to sort of like just do something that's not a bit more off the cuff, and I've still got my notes, obviously, so hopefully I won't be too lost in thought when I do that. But and Sunday, I don't know if I'll be doing a Buffy stream on Toxic's channel because he said something's come up where he might be busy, so we'll see what's happening on Sunday anyway. If not, it might be next week. Tuesday, obviously, the Nielsen ratings, unless something comes up. When is Losers Lounge on? Blue Collar hasn't really told me. I mean,
it's obviously it's Tuesday.
So it's Tuesdays now.
Yeah. It looks like it's going to be Tuesdays now, so it may or may not run into the Nielsen ratings. Because I think he timed it. I think Chris had timed it so that. I don't think he timed it so that it wouldn't, but his usual time didn't used to run into the Nielsen ratings, but because Lance had shifted the Nielsen ratings an hour earlier, it looks like it might run into it. So
yeah, we'll see what happens anyway, because I think he's got his new job as well. He's because he kind of goes back and forth. Sometimes he's working a regular job, other times he's doing the Uber. It's
yeah.
So I'll message him later anyway, see what's happening. And obviously Thursday, Toxic's on tap, and next Friday, what is on my schedule? Give me a second. I think it might be Face Off, because I think Sparkle recommended that as well.
Wonderful!
Oh yeah. You're going to be on it then, I'm guessing.
I'd love to. I love that movie.
Is it? Oh, that's on the 20th. Next week, The Great Silence.
You lovely man.
Yeah, so I'm going to watch that.
Gary.
Yeah. 20th is Face Off. So we'll definitely have fun with that. I will put you down for Face Off. And if you want to be put down for The Great Silence, I can have you on because I know you like your westerns too, and it's a good film, but fuck me, it is a downer. I love it, but this is not Sergio Leone with that sort of tongue-in-cheek humor. No, this is a pretty much brutal fucking nihilistic western, and I recommend it for anyone. It's really good.
I mean, this is a difference, I think, between Sergio Corbucci and Sergio Leone. I mean, Sergio Corbucci, if you look at his filmography, particularly of his spaghetti westerns, they're a lot grimmer. They're a lot more nihilistic, a lot dirtier and grubbier. As you know, I mean, Django, one of the great openings of any movie, I think, Django.
It's carrying that coffin,
the coffin,
well, with the machine gun in. It's
Yeah.
I might talk about that one day as well, but yeah, it's like Sergio Leone still had a little bit of the romanticism in it, while Sergio Kabuki wanted the realism in it, you know.
Yeah.
So we'll go into that once we do it, and I'm gonna rewatch it a couple of times to try and see if there's any little nuances as well that I might not have noticed the first watch, because it does look like it's that type of film where you do have to watch it a few times, and obviously you've watched it a good few times, so you'll be able to point out anything I've missed as well. So so that is the end of the show. Thank you for joining me, Nick, Mr. E, Where Me Spoons, Tony Down Under, and is there anyone else? Because we didn't really get a lot in the chat today. We usually get some guys like Shut Up Matt and Toxic occasionally. Lance,
Mr. E.
Thanks you for saying hello, man. Hope you're doing okay. Just off to Man 1980s night. Gary is coming later. He's a big Rick Astley fan.
Never going to give you up.
I saw a picture of him earlier. He's like in his 60s though, but the guy still looks fucking good. I mean, credit where it's due.
Yeah.
Just having a look, see if there's anyone else I might have missed. I don't want to miss anyone out. And it's
Mr.
looking
E?
like,
Did you mention Mr.
mentioned Mr. E's. If I haven't mentioned, then okay, Mr. E. Thank you for joining us. Everyone in the chat, thank you for joining us. You've all been great. You've all been great. You've brought some really funny quotes, some funny shit anyway. Whether you all bastards are Northern English or not, thanks for watching, and do remember to like, comment, share, subscribe, and to ring that bell in order to be notified. And if you wish to further support this channel, links will be in the description below, if not already. But for now, that's us done, and we're off to the pub. Have a great weekend, you beautiful bastard.